Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. And I'm doing the Makers Monthly Collage Prompt Challenge, which is hashtag Makers Collage Prompt Challenge Feb 2023. So the prompts for this month are and this is in Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. You don't have to be in the Facebook group to do this. You can use the prompts, do whatever you want. If you can hashtag it, and that way I can find it if you do it on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever. So the prompts are something that is red, a piece of map, a favorite word, a postal item, handwriting, and bonus art scrap. So it says read through the collage items and determine if you are able to find all 5 prompts. The bonus is there for changing out a prompt, or just do it as an extra challenge if you want to. Choose a glue book, journal, scrap paper, whatever type of background or item you want to collage on. After you create your collage with your prompts, add stickers, embellishments, stamping, or anything else you want to add to it if you'd like, but you don't have to. Please share your creations with the hashtag Makers Collage Prompt Challenge Feb 2023. Don't know why it's so long, but that's okay. It's going to be fun. That's what's important. So my printer is giving me issues. That's why it's all in blue. It's actually a really pretty background somebody made, I'm sure. All right, so something that is red. I have all the things right here that are supposed to be in here. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use. My word's right here, and I might change the color of that. We'll see. And will I go in order? I might. I might put something else here, so I think I'll start. And am I going to do double page spreads? I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got plenty. I can do double page spreads. So I might do like something just for myself there, and then do February here, maybe. I have this in between page, which almost makes me want to do like a window. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. Let's just start putting some stuff down. A piece of map. So I've got map. And so that's going to be a big part of my background here. It's map that I doodled on, but it's map. I really think I might do a window with this, because why not? Oh, glue would be good. Let's finish this one up since I don't have the cover on it because I used it. Oh, there's the cover right there. I used it in the last video to make circles on stuff. So there's that. And of course, most of the pages in here, I don't hate them. So I don't mind if they show. And you don't have to cover the whole page. You could just have like a central piece that is your, hey, Stephanie, I'm going to leave the white on. I'll leave the white on for you. Get it? Instead of I'll leave the light on for you, I'll leave the white on. Oh, I could do that side. The non-doodly side. But what would be the point of that? I could just get map that I haven't doodled on instead of wasting my doodly map, right? Which happens to go with this green middle piece. Weird. Not planned. Just kind of happened that way. I'll leave the light on for you. Get it? From that motel commercial. We'll leave the light on for you. Stephanie likes to leave the white on when she tears. She doesn't understand why I don't. I don't care. Sometimes I don't care. Like for this kind of thing, I really don't care. And sometimes I don't. And if you watched PM Artist Studio Sunday night, you saw one of the things that Mariah does on the line. She kind of painted the white line with some ink or watercolor or something. All right, so we got the map on there. Something that is red. I got red stuff here. I've got this little piece here, which I may add because I just like it. I might cut it in half. Is it red or pink? I don't know. Yeah. This kind of has some red, and it's got blue, so it kind of turns it to like a magenta-y, different kind of red. I think, though, what I might do with this is put a couple circles. Just because I can. Well, a couple. I'm going to cut 3 circles because that's how you do it. Oh yeah, the other thing I have that is red is some tissue paper over there. circles. This also has red. That would be some other stencils I bought. Stencil Girl products? Or I think, and wherever Carolyn Doobie sells hers. Or Joggles. Joggles is the one that does the fun paper. That's right. So, let me move that away from the camera a little bit. I think I'm going to put some of this in here and there. Maybe. I think that would be fun. It's February, right? So what we'll do for this middle part, you know what we're gonna do. I don't want a line there though. I want it to come out all right. If it doesn't, well, then I'll just have to, I almost want to tear it. I'm not a big heart person. This is the only thing you see me make with a heart. And it's kind of grungy at that, so there. So now we have this heart, if we want to use it. And we have this funny little heart, which I kind of want to outline with something. Oh, we could kind of have one of these. It won't quite show through, but I don't know. Or I could do something more see-through. I could do we'll figure it out. We will. We will totally figure it out. Alright, this is getting in my way right here. Did I even keep this tall? Yeah, it's tall enough. I think we're gonna put that in the heart. That'll be fun. Alright, let's do that. Let's find the other glue. So now we're adding something red. I'm just gonna put it on the outside of this heart right now. This will help to my heart page. The heart is a little bit timid. Timid's not the word I want. What's the word I want? It could use a little strengthening, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Then I might go ahead and back it with something. What? I don't know. I don't want to lose that. I kind of like that. I mean, there's other parts of that have that in the paper. I could go back and do that, or I could just cut it off and move it somewhere. Alright. So, I'm going to put this here so I have an idea of where my heart is. And then I want to kind of collage the back here a little bit, just to reinforce it some. And also, let's go ahead and glue this part down. Reinforce it some is the big, and just to make it look a little bit prettier. So, kind of want to keep that there. It's going to help me know where I want my glue. And then, if I can find a ruler, maybe this one will work. I just want to kind of do that. So I'll just kind of like around the heart, just that way we still have some light showing through. Probably would have been, well, but then I would have had to, yeah, it's good. I'm fine with how I'm doing this. And it doesn't have to be perfectly around the heart. Like, see, that will work just fine right there. I could use art glue. I mean, I could use my glue page is covered, or I would probably just use glue stick. Oh my word, why are words so hard? Let's see, across the top here. Could even use some of that across the top. Let's see. I had other pieces of paper here. What happened on my papers? And what happened on my circles? Which side am I putting my circles on? That's the question. I don't know. Things that we heart are like chocolate chip cookies, right? That's what we should do. We've got the heart here. I'm going to put things that I really like on this page. Like the word. Things that bring me my favorite word. What's my favorite word? Oh, you're going to... It's a little wonky over here. But work on unscrambling those weird letters and words. Well, is it even in screen? Yep. Nope. See if you can figure out my favorite word while I just faff around here. Well, my mom's favorite flower was a yellow rose, so I'm thinking I might just put that right there because I just want to. That's part of collage. Just have fun and do what you want. Yes, I have prompts. They aren't that hard to follow. They're pretty concrete prompts, like something red, piece of map, favorite word, handwriting. So, you know, they're pretty easy. And then, you know, just do what you want after that. World's your oyster here. Got some stamps for postal. Also have this, which is postal related. It's a postal item. And this is like parcel post. That's something kind of sort of. Maybe might just put it there. And I've got some stamps. And I have some other labels and stuff. Books. I like books. See? There we go. Put that book label there. Something that I like. I mean, mostly I like to listen to books. But I like books. Whether I'm listening to them or reading them. It's just I like when I can do other things while I'm listening. That's all. Let's see. Too bad I don't have anything coffee here. And look, he's reading a book. This is why he gets put in a lot of things, because him and his reading books. So, you know, and he kind of like works right there. He just needs something to sit on. Let's see. Got some stamps there. I've got this grungy, weird clock thing. 10, 11, 12, which apparently goes in this direction. Who knew? So I think I might want to use that somewhere here. Goes with the colors too. I've got my red. I've got a postal item, or I will in a minute. Map, I've got my favorite word is up there. I'm going to add that. Handwriting. Oh, I had some labels that have some handwriting on them. And that's what I was going to use. Don't know what happened to them. Doesn't have to be your handwriting or my handwriting. Here it is. This right here had some handwriting on it, and so that is going to go in there somewhere. Plus, I've got other labels that, since we ended up doing a 3-page spread, you do not have to do a 3-page spread. I'm a little bit extra. There's some handwriting there too. I'm a little bit extra. So now that I get that red there, this burgundy red I'm not loving as much. That's all right. We don't have to use it. What do we want to use? Well, you know what we like. You know what we like. We like some Dunkin'. We do. Maybe we'll go. See, I can't really see much through there anyway. So I guess it doesn't matter if I cover the whole thing or not. Alright, I had a glue book. That would be super helpful. Also, not scrunching up that paper could be somewhat helpful. Glue book. And a glue stick. And maybe a glue stick that's not almost out. Dunkin' Donuts, it's worth the trip. Most of you already heard this part. I'm a Dunkin' girl in a Starbucks world. So I am. Take it or leave it. I like Dunkin'. Alright. I did not mean to. I didn't want to cover up my book label, I realized after the fact. After I glued the whole thing. So, yep, now I'm going to have really messy, dirty hands with the glue that's going to stay on there, but, you know. Alright, see, these are things that bring me delight. Thinking of my mother, Dunkin' Donuts. Just gonna stick that down there because we can. Grungy things. The at sign I like, but the ampersand I like even better. But that's not the one that I found in here. So I sometimes, you know, my Margaret Miller ones are like totally cohesive and make sense. My Makers ones might not be so cohesive. They might not make a lot of sense. Which way was this one? So there's 12. It doesn't have to be upright, but I want it to be. So yeah. This one's gonna be a little different, apparently. Now we've got the yellow here, so maybe I can just put my letters on and not have to color them. Let's see. D. I think you know one of my favorite words. I mean, it's not like I don't say it all the time, but I went a little weird and put a couple numbers in there as letters. Says that's how I roll, and also a capital, because why not? It really does delight me to do weird things like that. So there's that. They're just too bright and yellow. What can we do with them? Well, part of me is tempted to just go over that with black and have it be what's left, but also not. All right. We're going to do something with the bright yellow letters. We're going to make them less bright. Well, less yellow maybe. Maybe just a little bit of gesso and ink, maybe even. The gesso should be up here. The gesso should be up here. White gesso is right where I needed it to be. Alright, and a brush. I did not clean my water. Remember I said I was going to clean my water in my last video? I think I said that. I didn't. I lied. Did not clean it. Alright. You know, a little pair of tweezers would not go amiss right now. Just saying. Someone's eating upstairs. Can you hear them? Nice and loud. That's all right. Both boys are home today. I'm not mad about that. I'm not going to be mad if I get gesso on there either. In fact, I might over the map part, because the map is just a lot of green doodly bits. So, well, got a little texture. If I do this, it'll add some texture, right? And I won't have to worry so much about my finger getting all covered. A backwards 3 for an E? Why not? Why not? A number 1 for an I? Hey, we do it in passwords, so don't try to guess my password by knowing that piece of information. You know. It delights me to be a little bit quirky. Oh, oh shoot. I was gonna put a little bit of gesso on the on the map, wasn't I? Just a little bit. Not a lot, just of course now the white's not gonna show super much on there. Let's use our fingers because we can. Yes, we can. Mariah can make lists as many as she wants, and I can use my fingers as much as I want. Just putting it out there. I'm not sure who needs to hear that, but somebody might need to be okay with that. I tease. This is going to hopefully bring a little bit of cohesiveness to the pages by having a little bit of gesso on all the pages. Just push that to the back just a little bit. It's just a lot. And also this Dunkin' Donuts. I love it, but it's a lot. Also, there we go. Bring it together. Bring it together right now. See, push that back a little bit, push that back a little bit. It's all good in the neighborhood. Now, put the cover back on straight. Will make it easier to take off later. You're lucky I was able to take it off pretty easily this time, because otherwise you might have had to have closed your ears. Oh. Blues and greens delight me. Let's see. I don't know. The gesso's on there, but I don't know that that's going to help a lot. All right, let me dry those real quick. Well, this is some fun collage page I have to work with now. Know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get good stuff from just playing around. I need those to like get a little cooled off and whatnot so that I think I'll have to use my Posca pen. So anything else I might absolutely destroy. Sure, let's there. Or why not here? Okay. That, glue that. I'm just trying to have fun with all these collages. Oh, have you watched Gail Augustinelli playing in her glue book? That's kind of like where I'm going with this one. Is I'm just gonna have fun with it. Well, I have fun with the other one too. I'm just a little more purposeful with the Maker's Creative collab. The prompts just kind of lead me there, I guess. So there's that. But also, I don't know. I can't do everything exactly the same. Kind of like Lee is going to do faces. She's been into faces lately. I mentioned her in my Maker's Creative collab because she's the one that did the scroll for Junk Journal January, which is why I started doing that for this year's Makers. So, there's that. I just like him. Okay, Stargazer Lily, I also like. We had those at we had pink ones at our wedding. I might have to go through my stuff and find some more stuff. I don't know if I like traveling or not. A little bit. But, he needs something to sit on. I just kind of like, he's reading a book, so, he kind of makes me happy. Let's not line things up. Okay. Go ahead and it's a reading angel. What's more delightful than that, Why not? Well, he was the only thing in my box that was big enough to work on the page pretty much. Ooh, in the box that I currently have that I'm trying to use stuff from. And I want him in between the lines. Well, I'm going to leave that because maybe there's something I want to put behind there that I just don't know about yet. Alright, so we've got a postal item. Oh, I still need to get the handwriting in there. There's this little bit of handwriting to go somewhere. I'll stick that down here. I don't want to line up my corners. I like my corners to be a little off-center, kind of like me. All right, now let's figure out, I think the safest thing to use on here is going to be my black Posca pen. But, I mean, safe as in not ruin my pen, not safe as in it won't cause an avalanche. Because it will, because that's where my papers are up there. All right. The skinny one. I want the skinny. Well, I do have my Copics, but I don't want to ruin that, which is why I was going to use my Posca pen, which I guess we won't put back on the avalanche. All right, because these were a little bit sticky when I first did them, and I just want to outline them a little bit. So just like very on the edge, maybe not. Just so that they stand out a little bit. So you see what I'm doing. I'm going to pause so you don't have to watch me painstakingly go over all the letters. I think you get the idea. Okay, so I ended up gluing them down the side. I think I'm going to have to do something to make them stand out a little bit more, maybe. And then I added the stamps. I did the stamps straight because I was doing the letters crooked, and I didn't want to do both crooked. Does that make any sense? Also, I'm adding a random rooster because he matches the colors. I mean, do I have to have more reason than that? Also, my friend, one of my best friends, loves roosters. So, this is like an homage to my friends. Not all my friends love roosters, but one of them does, and so, you know, that just will make me think of friends when I see the rooster, especially the one friend. So, who was like a second mom to me, but also a best friend. She's old enough to be my mom, but we jive real well. Let's see. So, we've got the art scrap. We've got something red, something postal. Handwriting is on the next page. Also, I could put, I have the other label. Oh, I forgot I was going to change the wings out on that angel. Well, I apparently have lost that label with the handwriting on it. I have the other one on there, so I'm not overly concerned. Because I've got, that's somebody's handwriting. Not mine, somebody's. It doesn't have to be mine. And I've got definitely red everywhere. Oh, wait, is this it? Nope, that's a different label. Don't get all excited, lady. I have that raven too, let's see. Oh, cardinals. I like cardinals too. That's also something red. We have a cardinal. We've had, since we moved here, we've had a cardinal. Oh, he's looking at something. Well, he's probably looking at God, Jesus, but oh well. I'm thinking I might want this here. Yeah. Bring this pinkish reddish color over that side. Yep. We'll pretend like we have reasons for why we do things. That we're not quite as random as it seems. I'm pretty random. Also, that white gesso line is kind of a sharp line right there. And yes, I'm going to put the birds up in that. There's another postal thing. Because why do one when you can do 4? There we go. Got our cardinal. Did I just do that, or was that already? That might have already been like that. I don't remember it being there, but I don't think I have black on my fingers. Nope, don't seem to. Well, if I did, I don't now. I guess that's what we're saying. Labels, labels, labels. I'll glue that down when I'm sure I don't want to put anything back there. Really, it's going to bug me that I can't find that stupid label. I made this pocket here hard so that the other thing would wrap around without bending the cover. Ooh, I like sweaters, even though I don't get to wear them much. I really like them. So this is just laying on my desk. So if it's laying on my desk, it must be meant to go on there. That's how I'm looking at it. Because why not? Oh my goodness. A 3-page spread, actually 4-page spread for a, over here, for a collage. That's normal, right? Totally normal. I wonder if there's a picture of something I could put up the middle there. I don't know. I'll have to go look. Oh, we haven't done anything with the chocolate chip cookies yet. I mean, oh, I got that funny donut somewhere too. I don't know where he is though. He's got eyeballs. He makes me laugh. Also, like little berries like this and stuff kind of make me happy because they're just, I know they're pink. I'm okay with that. I got pink and red on here. It's Dunkin' Donuts colors. That's my kind of pink. If it's got to do with Dunkin' Donuts, it must be a good pink. I just like how that flows. All right, I'm going to look for something for there. Do I like the rain? Because I could put him there. Probably not. All right, let me find something. Yes, I realize I'm going a little crazy on this. All right, so I found this piece of a quilt. I love quilts. I love daisies. So I think that has to go in there. Tempted to go another page, but no, I've got my other journal that I'm going to do soon that I'll show you what I did in January. So I've been apparently started actually journaling in the journal. Not sure what happened, but I just suddenly started doing that. So, and it helped me realize all the things that happened in January. So yeah, next video I'll do that and do kind of a recap on January and start a page for February. There, that covers up that space. That's the only reason for that. Plus, I like it. All right. Now, I covered that label, but that's okay because I like this one and it's got handwriting on it. And yes, pink. I do like pink, like certain pinks, like a pale pink. Like these pinks are Dunkin' Donuts pink, so, you know, a little magenta. Never hurt anybody. I don't think anything's going back here. I think this one, since this one's so busy, I'll keep this one kind of simple. And then this one, see, so much for our peekaboo page. It doesn't peek through anymore, but it's got our red. So red there. We've got plenty of red. And I did find an ampersand. So since this is going to this and kind of saying, and, but wait, there's more. So, a nice shiny red ampersand to let us know there's more coming on the next page for this one collage. Because why not? And then we have our little puppy. He's just gonna, I don't know if he's the pokey little puppy, but he's one of the puppies, and I love the puppies here. Maybe right here. He's just kind of looking up at something. What's he looking at? I was going to do the butterfly up there maybe. Because I do like my collage butterflies. But it's just a lot. It's a lot already. Can maybe do him here. There's a little bit less going on that page. Could also have him come off because he's a little bit thicker because he's collaged. He can go on another page. He doesn't have to go here. It's okay. I want my puppy in here, but I don't want the rooster to peck at him. Yes, I realize that I'm weird. Also, there's more daisies, but the rooster's already down, so. And I do like agreements. I also like these little bunnies that I made. I think they're so cute. But I think that we have enough on. Maybe I'll save him for another page. I feel like something needs to go right here, though. What? I don't know. I don't think we have any yellow and green, so I don't know that that would work. Well, there's the greenish, yellowish. There's a little bit of yellow. Actually, kind of, it can work. We're going to make it work. And I'm going to save some of these other bits that I like for another page, I guess. Guess that's what's going to happen. But I'll put the butterfly right here because I needed something for all those. You do, yeah, like I said, you don't have to do a 4-page spread. I don't know. The little page was in the middle, and it made me do 4. But I think I have plenty of pages in here for the 12 months, even if I do a 4-page spread often. So that was kind of fun, though. I mean, I did these letters, make sure I'm in screen, and ended up with extra collage paper. So something that is red. Well, we've got a red flower, and he's got red, and there's red, and there's red, and there's red, and there's red. Yeah, I got the red. A piece of map. These doodly pages were map underneath. A favorite word. Delight is just one of my favorite words. A postal item. I've got 3 stamps and that. And handwriting. not a lot of that, but there's some handwriting on here, and well, an art scrap. I guess you could say that my doodles are art scraps. That could be an art scrap. Yeah, and then just stuff I like Dunkin' Donuts, sweaters, books, the birds, my mom's favorite flower, reminder of my friends, grunge. I don't know. It's all over the place, but you know what? It's me. I'm all over the place. I think I do want to go ahead and say there'll be a little bit more handwriting now because I am going to February 6th, but also I want to put the hashtag on here so I know what it is for. So here, I think, hashtag Makers Collage Prompt Challenge. Makers Collage Prompt Challenge. Can't do this with a fat pen, Mariah. Feb. She likes her Posca pens 2023 to be the fat ones more than the fine liner ones. But sometimes fine line ones come in handy. So, all these extra bits that I wished I could have used, I'm going to keep my little guys too because, well, see it says anger and agreement. The anger was, here they are. The angry ones actually got little wings and they're on the front here. Because it just made me happy to do that. So, I've got all these bits and probably need to stick them in an envelope and then stick them in that pocket. Oh, I've got a little bit of gesso on there. I'm not mad about it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you'll go and have fun with the prompts. You can go to the Makers of Mixed Media Art / Artists on Facebook. I'll try to remember to put the link underneath. Or you can just do a little screenshot of the prompts right there. There's your prompts. I hope you'll do it. It's fun. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.